Hey guys, once again I'm back to the continuity of the time topic which I just discussed a week ago. This time it's all about dimensions, different type of dimension we would be seeing in this particular video, and you would be seeing the images of all these things because right now only the images and about theoretically I can explain because not possible with the reality because it takes time and it takes lot of knowledge to make it happen by the scientist. So what it is all about, see, from time, what I said you is that light travels, and that's the reason when we have time. And when we go towards a space, everything which is in space is covered by gravity. The gravity is something which is felt inside earth, and that's why everything is coming down. But this gravitational pull is something which is unimaginable to explain because this is called dark gravity. We say it as a dark matter because we people are not able to find out, I mean scientists are not able to find what exactly is dark matter, but right now they are finding it out, that is dark gravity, and that is what it is holding it out there with all this asteroid comets etc, planets and lot of other stars etc. And deeply there is no air, and that's why all these astronauts, they just float in that particular atmosphere. It's all about, there is no proper light at all, only stars burst and all this sunlight and all this black hole light, everything, all these things are there in this particular space, but not about anything which is like in earth or all other planets, because in earth whatever you fall into the atmosphere you would be falling down, but it's not happening in the space. Okay, so this is all about something called space. Next thing, you have to imagine it out. Okay, see, when you imagine the dimensions like fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth and ninth and 10th, you have to think big. This civilization, I don't know, this civilization people can find out it in a clean way. So in order to understand what is fourth dimension, you have to first imagine it out, because we are three-dimensional person. If you just see this particular concept in a theoretical way, you can't understand what is fourth dimensional. So you have to go back to the Interstellar movie where you can see the Tesseract. Cooper was stuck inside that box which is called as a Tesseract. It was a five-dimensional world which Cooper can't see it, only we can feel it because we are seeing the movie. So inside the Tesseract, inside it was like a fourth dimension where you can see your past, present and all these stuff in one frame. And in that film you would be seeing it in a 3D view in a 2D screen. See the imagination of the director, it's mind blowing, right? So it's all about your past and present, you would be seeing everything, but you can react it. That is what the fourth dimension is all about. How it is, it's all about the godliness, because whatever we feel, something which is not imaginable to our humans, we just feel that god. And it's not alone for us, even what happens in second dimension or third dimension, you know every dimension, when we see the highest dimension, we would feel just like that. Maybe an alien is a fourth dimension, maybe more than that someone is coming. It's all about that. We are made up in a belief that that is god etc. So these are the things to be noted. So fifth dimension, you would be seeing your timeline just like that. You can enter into that present, you can enter into the past. So it's like you can involve in all these things in the fifth dimension. But again I tell you, to believe all this stuff, technology must improve. Not alone that, the intelligence must be seen in our eyes, only then we can imagine it out or create it out or tell our next generation that we have seen all these dimension etc. In sixth dimension, you would be seeing the exact copy of yours in the different universe, and this is mind blowing. Seventh, the big part of it. Eighth, the biggest part of it. Everything is involved with mindset, brain. And finally the tenth dimension is all about seeing every dimension in one frame. This is unimaginable concept. Dimension is something which is unimaginable to explain. And scientists have found that with the help of string theory and all these things, they can find about all this stuff. They are telling that they have found the 11th dimension. If you wish to know about detail about string theory, you are gonna witness about all this stuff in this present video. If you watch till end, you would be knowing about all these things in a simple way. Okay, so like all these things are made up of atoms. Okay, so it's all about Big Bang theory, string theory, M theory, Higgs boson. All these important stuff which our scientists are mad on, because with these stuff this dimension would be explored. And finally scientists had found out that there would be 11 dimensional world, and in that way this world would end. So what is string theory? String theory, it's like a band, it's like a rubber band, it would be like so small, very small item, and that indicates everything in this universe. It's unimaginable to explain. You would be seeing this picture about all the string, and this particular string is so small that that universe, I mean that dimension, you must go so deep, so quantum level, you have to go deep and understand about all these stuff, etc. It's unimaginable field to understand, but that is called string theory. The vibration, the vibrating level makes everything happen. So, that is the find outs of all the scientists, etc. So what is M theory? M theory is a combination of superstring. Superstring theory is something which is more than small, and it's really unfortunate that we normal humans can't understand about all this stuff, because we are not made up of all these things, etc. Maybe the future generation or future civilization people would be able to find about all this stuff, etc. And what is Higgs boson? Higgs boson is something which is a god particle. Only because of Higgs boson particle, everything in this earth as a mass, mass, that particular power, all these things are just mind blowing to explore. It's all about something which is unimaginable. And finally, big bang is something which is something which happened before 13 years, a blast which made all these planets, galaxies, and all these stars, earth, moon, everything happened, etc. See, all these stuffs are collected to the dimensions, etc. And one fine day, when we people are not there in this earth, we, this present generation or the next generation or the next generation, would travel to the next type of civilization. What is going to happen, no one knows, but scientists are in a brisk mind that how they would find all these dimension in reality, because something is happening, and the scientists are able to just snook it out about the universe, by seeing the deep pictures from James Webb telescope. Something is coming, but because of all these things, we people are just excited about the future of this humanity. So what would happen in this future is a question mark. I just thought to discuss it out in a way where to understand that we people are just living in only a two-dimensional world. We have a lot of other dimensional things to discuss and think, but we people are not made and brought out in a way to think about all this stuff, etc. Because our human brain is something which is just less used. When we use about all these stuff, etc., just imagine how we would use about all these terms, etc. So I hope I made the second part so clear. There will be a final part of the video which you would understand more deeply about all this stuff, etc., and you would really enjoy this particular topic. So I just explained in a simple way, like a normal people can understand. So you can be updated like a science known person. Basically, I'm not a science known person because this love towards space made me to do all these topics, etc. So I hope I had made this video clear, and I hope you would enjoy this topic as soon as possible when I finish the last part. Okay, have a thought about it, please do share it. Take care, have a nice day.